Grow My Cleaning Company teaches owners of cleaning companies just like you how to grow your company, make more money, and finally take charge of your financial future and your life. This podcast is about automating and creating systems that give you time and money freedom so you can grow like crazy without losing control. Since this is totally free, if you're getting tons of value, want to support us and make sure that you get more of the good stuff, subscribe, rate, and review to this podcast today. Now, on to the show.
Welcome, everyone. Tracy Thompson here with Grow My Cleaning Company, and I'm here today with Miss Arminda. She's amazing, and I can't wait to dive in and have you get to know Arminda's amazing story. She's incredible. She's relatively new to our Grow My Cleaning Company family, but this is what we're going to talk about today. So Arminda has owned her business, M&M Maintenance and Cleaning Service, for 5 years in Burbank, California. Welcome, Arminda. So happy you're here with us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here too.
Awesome. Well, let's dive right in. I'd love to give everybody here in Clean Nation a little bit of background, the story of where you started, and where you were before you met us. Tell us a little bit where you were.
I was actually working in the business. I learned something new when I started the group. I thought I was working on my business, but I was totally not true, because I was doing the cleaning myself. I was cleaning, oh my God, 24/7, doing myself. And so that was really hard. That was not the goal. When I started, I want to have a business, not work for anybody else, but I didn't think it was going to be this way, so you got to do it yourself. Oh my God, so painful. But before, I never done this before. I used to work in the office all the time. Yes. So, working in the government. So, it's not like physically doing it, mentally, yes, but not physically. But doing it with M&M, when I started, I didn't know, I would know zero or cleaning, or basically what I knew at home. But to clean an oven, oh my God, that was tough. A bathtub, a toilet, well, you see everything when you're there. So it's been really hard. It's really, really hard that sometimes you want to throw the towel. Many times I wanted to throw the towels.
And that's what I was going to ask you is, before you came to us, and Arminda came to us through one of our live events, our online live events, and she immediately was like a sponge. She just really soaked up everything we were doing and saying, and she's such a coachable, amazing business owner. But Arminda, maybe you can share with everyone how it felt when you were working, as you said, like 24/7 in the business, doing the cleaning yourself. What was that like for you? What did it feel like?
Wow, there's several things that I can tell you about that, but one of those things, it was like I was going backwards. I had people saying, how can she cleaning toilet now by having a master's degree and working on the government before? How can she now doing that? So it was painful to hear those things, because I want to have my own business. And when you want to have your own business, supposedly, you're not going to be working as much as working for someone else.
And
that's what.
When you left your government job, you thought taking on starting your own business, doing your own, having your own cleaning company, you thought, well, I'll work less, but that didn't end up being the case?
No.
Oh.
No, it has not. Because you think by doing it yourself, you're making money, you're saving money. So that's what you think. By doing it myself, I don't have to pay someone else. But that's the wrong idea. I know it now.
That's what you meant when you said you were working in the business instead.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And so when you were working in the business, when you met us, when you came into our Grow My Cleaning Company world, you were working really hard and a lot of hours working in the business, doing the cleaning and managing and being the owner, everything. So when you came on board and you started working with us in the Clean Profit Method program, in our elite program, what shifted for you? What was the first thing that changed for you?
Oh, wow. After so many things, one is I can share is that on the second week of training, I learned that I need to work on the business, not in the business. I need to stop out and not do the cleaning myself. And bingo, that was one of my goals, always been that. But yes, but before I met you guys, I had the mind saying, if I'm there or anytime I'm there, things are going to be done correctly. I must be in there. If I'm not, this is not going to work. Hello, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Because that's the mind you get. No, you got to do it yourself. You're going to save money. Actually, you don't save money. Because instead of cleaning the toilet or cleaning the oven, a bathtub, you can be doing the paperwork that you need. You can start interviewing more people, because you wait until you get it. You always say, why I'm going to interview people? Why are you going to hire people if you don't have the count or you don't have the job for them? You don't have the money, but that's the wrong idea. And I guess that's why a lot of business owners fail.
Absolutely. You're so right, Arminda. You said something really important there. And Cleaning Nation, if you're out there and you're still cleaning, and as Arminda was, and you thought the same things of, but gosh, if I stop cleaning, if I'm not the one cleaning, I'm going to lose money, and maybe my clients will be upset, or they're not going to do the same job.
Exactly.
Right? Arminda was right there.
Definitely. Oh, yes. I mean, you're talking about that, and I have in my brain all the things that I had to do, that I was paying people to do the job, and I was still working. I was picking them up, driving, pay Uber for them to come, and I was still working.
Wow.
So how much money in reality I was losing?
Right.
Because I didn't have the right tools. I didn't hire the right person.
Right.
I didn't have my core values. So all this I learned in here. And it's working.
That's amazing. And I know you shared with me something before we started our podcast. I'd love for you to share with Cleaning Nation that you set a goal for yourself to get out of cleaning, to stop doing the cleaning yourself, start being the actual owner and focusing on growing the business. You had originally set out for May 1st, but when did you actually end up getting out of cleaning?
And I will never forget that. The last time I cleaned, but basically I was doing a training, and the last time I cleaned was April 4th.
Nice. And just so everybody knows, we're in May 25th now. So it's been a few weeks now, every week. And Arminda says, every week that I'm not cleaning is an amazing week.
Oh, yeah. I keep saying, I can't believe it. I was sharing with my team, with the group, right? I can't believe it. And I have my calendar, and I say it was April 4th. I will never forget. And actually, it was before my birthday. My goal was May, so no, it was April 4th, and I'm counting every week. I'm still in shock that I'm not there.
And so for you, Arminda, it was that, what I'm hearing you say is that was freedom for you.
Oh, you took my words away. Yes, that was freedom. That's what it's like to be a boss.
Yes. Oh my God.
And delegate is the hardest part you can ever do. I'm still learning because I'm getting close to go. And people are used to you being there.
Right.
That's the thing.
You're used to being there, so I get that.
Oh, yes.
So Clean Nation, if you're at that place where you're thinking, oh gosh, I feel like I'm so close, I'm so ready to get out of doing the cleaning myself and being an owner, Arminda, I'd love to have you share with everyone. what's the biggest piece of advice that for the Clean Nation out there, for everyone who's thinking to themselves, oh, I would love to be the one to get to have that freedom, finally to have that freedom to build my business and not do the cleaning myself. What's the number one piece of advice you would give people who are thinking about that?
Okay. Before I say that, I want to make something clear. What I'm about to say, nobody have paid me for. Swear to God.
Right.
Swear to God, because whoever know me know how Arminda is. So, and I know a lot of people might not believe it, but this is true. Number one thing I'm going to tell, join the team. Join it, really. I swear it's worth it.
Yes,
that's number one.
We didn't pay her to say that.
No. So I swear they can investigate me or whatever, but they haven't. But it's number one. Don't be afraid for challenge. Whoever's been in this business, and I know I'm not the only one that is in this situation or being in that part. We are afraid, and which is good. But let's do something about it. Let's do. And what is that? Give yourself an opportunity to become a boss that you always want, to get the freedom that we always desire to do.
And what's the one thing, and I appreciate that. And of course, Mike is probably going to hear the podcast and go, oh gosh, you're Arminda.
No, it's true, Mike, it's true.
Because make no mistake, Clean Nation, we're here to support, we help. But Arminda and you're the superstars of your own story. And I want to know, Arminda, from your point, what's the one thing, your mindset that you changed so that you were finally able to set that date, get out of cleaning? Yes, you got our support, but what's the one thing that you changed in your mindset that made the biggest difference?
Oh God, it's so many, but one of it's hard to pick the one. But I think one of them is that I give myself a chance to step out and give it a try. Give it a try, because I always say I have to be there. I need to be there. But you know what? That's what you got the people to work for, to do that. And you can be doing the paperwork and contacting the right people so you can reach my goal. My goal is about, I know they're not going to believe it. So they're not going to believe it.
So what I hear you saying, see if this is right, and I'm not putting words in your mouth, but what I heard you say is the biggest piece of advice that you would give, and that what happened for you, the shift for you mindset wise, was it's okay to let go, right? To let go, to delegate, and Mike calls it the crappy 1.0 version, right?
Yes, exactly. I hated it, but it's true. Yes.
to yes. Just have that be okay, because you said it earlier, because you have your core values. And when you hire core value matched people, and you're willing to allow yourself and the company, the team, to have a crappy 1.0 version, you know it's going to get better. You know they're good people for you, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely you hit it on. Because that's true. What the number one thing, it was really hard for me to get my core values. I know what I wanted. But I didn't know how to put it on paper, or how to get the right people. What did that mean to have a core value? So, I keep bombarding Mike, send it, and I keep going, but he approved it to somebody else, not to me. But now I know why. So setting that, get my right core values, and hire the right people. Believe me, I'm out of work right now. I mean, meaning not working in the business. And that's what happened. I hired the right person. I don't have 100 people now yet, but I will. But that's number one. And then in 5 years, actually, plus so many years, I have not gone on vacation. I have not stepped in outside the working environment. Physically, right?
Right.
So I give myself a chance. I was scared. I'm still scared, but I like it. I finally know what my apartment looked like. Unbelievable. Meaning, of course, I come into sleep in a shower and whatever. But now I know what it is to be at home, not drive and going crazy and getting the work done.
And now you have the freedom to be able to take an actual vacation when you choose to, where before you were still trapped in always having to do the work. That's amazing. Yeah, and
it is. I'm going to the Tennessee next.
Yes, to Nashville.
I am. I'm excited. So this is the first time I'm going to be out of California.
Yay!
Traveling before, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do this until next year.
And just for everybody who's listening who doesn't know what she's talking about, Arminda has now graduated and gone into our next level. And in our next level, we go to different places over the United States, throughout the United States, for our 2-day live fulfillment events. And so we're going to Nashville in June 2021. And it's going to be super fun. So that's what she's talking about. So now she has the freedom. She's been liberated away from the being a slave to her business, having to be there every day, 7 days a week, to be able to take a trip like this and join us in what's going to be a super fun time in Nashville. So that's amazing. You're amazing, Arminda. And as we wrap up, I'd like to ask you a couple, we call it the lightning round. So I'd like to ask you a couple questions, and then we're going to call it a wrap. And thank you so much. You've been amazing. So here we go. All right. What's the one biggest myth that business owners need to know the truth about?
What is the biggest?
What's the biggest myth? What do people believe in the cleaning business that's not true?
That you gotta be there 24/7. Definitely, that you gotta be there 24/7, and you gotta do it yourself, or it's not gonna get done well, or the same quality of work that you do, and that's wrong. That's totally wrong.
I love it. Yes, you heard it right straight from Arminda, and believe me, Arminda tells the truth. That is the
no. That's the number one thing. Yes, I do tell the truth, and it is true. It is true. I'm so happy. It's still a challenge, but I'm still happy of who I am now than what I was 9 weeks ago.
Wonderful.
Totally. Yes.
Awesome. And if one last quick question, is there anything that I haven't asked you about that you think is important for Clean Nation to know?
There's so many, you guys. It is because it's exciting, and we only have so short time to say everything that I feel.
Yes.
And yes, it is a short time, and when I start talking, I never stop. So the one thing, that I've been learning to be a boss, without making feel anybody any less. That I keep my promise to myself and to my mom, that by living in this wonderful country that is United States, I love it, and be a foreigner, that you're not any less by owning a company or cleaning service, providing a cleaning service. That doesn't define me who I am. And I have learned to say no. And I have learned to ask for the right price for what my value is, for what I work for the quality of work that I provide, for the quality of service that I'm giving, that is worth it. Because before, I would say, no, I gotta take what they say. Oh, my competition, my competitors are less priced for. But you know what? Yeah, that is right. That is right. But what I give, there's no competition.
Right.
Because the quality of work and service that I provide is worth what I'm asking for.
And I thank you so much for sharing that. I love what you just said. I just want to say that back to you because it's so important. And everyone out there who's ever felt like or thought that, gosh, I just own a cleaning company.
Oh, no.
Right? That Arminda I love what you just said, that you are confident and take pride in what you do and who you are, and that the kind of company doesn't define you as a person, that you are the reason that you bring value to the world, right?
Exactly.
To your clients, to your employees, to the community, to all of that. And you've said more than once to me that your confidence in your own value, charging what you're worth, all of that, saying no when it's appropriate, saying yes when it's appropriate, all of that has been such a huge growth journey for you in such a short amount of time. And Mike and I and the whole team here in Grow My Cleaning Company are so proud of you, Arminda. And thank you so much for being our guest today. You're incredible.
No, you know what? Thank you. I'm sorry to cut you off, but before you leave, the one I thank to you is me and to the group. Honestly, to Mike, to Susan, to the person that I have met. I'm always, and I know my mom from heaven is blessing you guys, because you guys have no idea what you guys have done to me and for me. You thanking me? No way. I'm the one who's thanking all of you, the whole team, for, like I said, we have a short time, but as you know my life, you will know what I made.
Well, we
bless you to all of
blessed. We are so blessed to have amazing clients like you. And Clean Nation, if you're out there and you're thinking to yourself, okay, you know what? Today's the day. I'm going to make a change. It's time. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a call with one of our coaches. I mean, just, take that one initiative step. If this sounds like, yeah, now's the time, you want to be like Arminda, you want to finally charge what you're worth, get out of cleaning, do the things we talked about today, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. So go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a call with our coaches today. And we will see you on the next podcast. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you're fired up, ready to grow, and want to see if you have what it takes to work with us at Grow My Cleaning Company, here's what I want you to do right now. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. That's growmycleaningcompany.com/talk to book an appointment to speak with me personally. I'm going to jump on the phone with you to get you crystal clear on where you are now, where you want to be, and how to get you there. Don't walk around in the dark any longer. If you are serious about growing your cleaning company, it's time to finally get the systems in place that you need to grow. We've helped hundreds of owners of cleaning companies not only grow their business and their personal freedom, but give back to their community as well. If that's what you're looking for, head over to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a time to talk with me personally. I can't wait to get to know you and your business.